Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you an update regarding 2024 SNAP benefits. So guys, today's video we have some very good news since it's been confirmed that thousands of low-income families are set to receive extra SNAP benefits starting next month. Also, for my friends in the state of Maine, if you guys are aware of the December winter storm, it seems like SNAP is also giving out extra SNAP benefits to the beneficiaries this month due, again, to the December winter storm. There's also extra SNAP benefits available in 2 states for 2024, and of course, we'll be talking about those 2 states in this video. And then last but not least, we have information for those in the state of Washington. Now, it seems like your state has a proposal on the table to give $200 in gas rebates for each car. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, PEBT, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. So let's start off today's video with DC, where the residents are expected to receive SNAP benefits pretty much starting in February. And I know this is something that has been going around. We've been hearing lots of news about a 10% increase from the mayor. But then at one point, she was pretty much holding back those 10% increase because she was basically saying that there was other things that are a little bit more important. But then it seems like lawmakers stepped in and there was going to be a potential lawsuit. And then again, she decided to move forward with this 10% increase. So I found this article that gives out additional details. So let's dive right into that. So more than 140,000 DC residents who receive the SNAP benefits or are part of the SNAP program will begin getting extra money for food starting next month. So last March, families saw their benefits decrease after federal pandemic relief funding pretty much ran out, right? So to fill that gap, the DC Council passed legislation that requires the mayor to use about $38 million to increase those benefits by 10% for 9 months if the district had a budget surplus. And well, as we all know, the district did pretty much end up with the last fiscal year with a surplus, but Mayor Muriel Bowser did not initially agree to use the surplus for SNAP, commonly known as food stamps, until just before the organization Legal Aid DC planned to file a lawsuit to get the city to comply with the law. So here's some important information I want you to be aware of. So it says each SNAP customer will receive a notice advising them of their benefit. It seems like this notice is going to be mailed on February 17th of 2024. So keep an eye out for the notice. And then not only that, another important date to keep in mind here is February 23rd of 2024. This is when the district will pretty much load the January and February benefits onto each household's EBT card. So again, February 23rd is when you should check your card and see if you have those benefits for both January and February. So for the months of March through September of 2024, the temporary benefit will be combined with the regular SNAP benefit and loaded on the EBT cards between the 1st and the 10th of the month, as benefits are currently being loaded now. And also, here's some information in terms of how much will each household receive. Well, it seems like the new change will increase the amount you already receive by 10% of your household's federal maximum. Now, one question some people may have is, will beneficiaries be receiving a new EBT card? The answer is no. Once again, they're going to be loading those benefits onto your current EBT cards. Again, no action is required, and there is nothing that customers need to do to receive this benefit. So what happens in October of 2024? So it seems like the benefit, again, it's a temporary benefit that is pretty much available through the end of the fiscal year, meaning September 2024. So in October, all households will return to receiving their regular SNAP allotment without this new temporary benefit. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. Now, the DC Department of Human Services will send all households a notice in August to remind them of this change. So as always, I want to show you exactly where I'm getting my information from. So for today, we were talking about DC and the 10% increase. So here I am on the website for DC, and it's a Department of Human Services. It says here, give SNAP a raise. Here's what to expect. And then on here, they're talking about the EBT cards and again, the 10% increase. And so here they have this really helpful chart in regards to household size. So for example, household size of one person, the maximum monthly allotment currently is at $291. and it could be the temporary local benefit at $29. So again, it seems like they're breaking it down here by household size. And then down here again, it tells you when will funds be available. And it states here on February 23rd, the district will load the January and February benefits onto each household's EBT card. Here are some news for my friends in the state of Maine. Now, unfortunately, it seems like several counties in the state of Maine had this whole winter storm that unfortunately knocked out power for thousands of people. So I did find this article that says that some Mainers are set to receive $13.5 million in extra SNAP benefits due to the December winter storm. And of course, I'm going to give you all the details regarding this. But from what I can tell here, it seems like you have to apply for the state of civil emergency declaration. You have to be enrolled in the program, and then they would pretty much reimburse you a part of your SNAP benefits. But if anyone, by the way, is still interested in applying, it says here that anyone can still apply to see if they qualify now through January 18th. SNAP recipients should fill out a form available on the DHHS website. And then you can email it, or if you choose to pick up a paper form, you can also do that at your local DHHS office. So hundreds of thousands of Mainers lost power during a storm on December 18th. As crews responded to the outages, it was announced those with Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits and lost food because of outages could be eligible to have them replaced. So on Friday, the Maine Department of Health and Human Services announced those replacement benefits would be automatically issued to eligible recipients. But again, you had to apply for this, and remember, there's still time to apply for this program. Now, in total, an estimated $13.5 million will be used to replace those benefits. So those who applied to have their benefits replaced will receive around 60% of their December assistance on Saturday. Again, this is only because, when power dies out, then your refrigerator dies out, and then you have all this food that you purchase with your benefits go bad, right? So that's pretty much an initiative for them to have SNAP recipients, give them some additional help because of this emergency. So far, 5,000 households have received funds to replace lost food, while over 76,000 households will get Saturday's benefits applied to their EBT accounts. Now, these benefits were eligible to those in the 14 counties named in a civil emergency issued by your governor on December 19th. Now, for anyone that doesn't know yet, there are extra SNAP benefits available in 2 states for 2024, at least from what we know of right now. And one of those, of course, is the state of California. Now, California is pretty much giving $60 in addition to the benefits as long as you shop from a participating store. So let me show you guys how kind of that works. So it's called the $60 cashback EBT program. So the California Fruit and Vegetable EBT pilot project refunds CalFresh food recipients up to $60 a month when they buy fruits and vegetables from participating stores. So when CalFresh food recipients shop at participating stores, they get up to $60 of the amount they spend on produce refunded to their EBT card per month. So I thought that was really nice. Now, the money that's refunded can be used on any food items that are eligible for purchase with the CalFresh Food EBT card. But again, the only requirement here is that you purchase from participating stores. Again, for more info about eligible stores or how to find them, you can visit the CalFresh Fruit and Vegetable EBT pilot project. And I know on their website, they even have this little tool where you can enter your zip code or even your address. And that way you can find participating stores that are very close to you. Now, the state of New Jersey is doing something a little bit more different, but they're also giving $95 guaranteed SNAP benefits. So in 2024, New Jersey has a minimum monthly SNAP benefit amount of $95. So if you apply for SNAP and are approved to receive the federal minimum payment or any amount less than $95, the state of New Jersey will add a supplemental payment so that the amount you receive equals to $95. Again, $95 like the guaranteed minimum. The supplemental payment will be automatically added to your family's first card along with your regular benefit. So for example, if you are approved for $23 in SNAP benefits, you're going to pretty much be receiving an additional payment of $72 because 23 plus 72 would be a total benefit of $95. And in other news, for those in the state of Washington, there's actually a gas rebate proposal on the table that could get you to receive $200 if it passes. So let me give you guys all the details. So car owners in Washington state could be receiving more than $200 if a gasoline rebate passes through the state legislature. So Republican lawmakers proposed the one-time rebate in response to the state's cap-and-trade program's gas price hikes. So to lower carbon emissions, Washington hiked gas prices last year, resulting in an excess of $1.3 billion in state revenue. So now GOP state representatives April Connors and Mary Dye are proposing to give extra money back to car owners who felt the strain of the skyrocketed gas prices. Washington's gas prices are still among the most expensive in the country, averaging around $4.06 per gallon. And so if the rebate passes, registered vehicle owners in the state would see a $214 check. Now, when it comes to families with 2 cars, which I know that's several of us nowadays, families would pretty much get double that amount. Connor said her constituents, many of them senior citizens, routinely tell her the gas hikes have caused them to make significant cuts to their grocery budgets. Now, because Washington saw the $1.3 billion excess, Connor said the money should be given back to residents who shouldered the pain of the initial price hikes. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.